So apparently we need to talk because the streets, and by streets, I mean the sidewalks of Staten Island, the sidewalks of Chester, the aisles of ShopRite, and the comments sections of my channel are full of grown adults acting like confused teenagers who just discovered hormones. And listen, I'm a grown woman. I've lived through rotary phones, shoulder pads, and men who thought cologne was a personality. So when I say I've seen mixed signals, ghosting, and situationships evolve over the decades, trust me, I've earned this opinion. When a man says, I've been busy, but he's posting memes, selfies, and inspirational quotes about grinding, that's not mixed messages. That's avoidance with Wi-Fi. When he says, I'm not ready for anything serious, but he's ready to ask you what you're doing at 11:47 p.m., that's not mixed. That's community service. When he says, I really value our connection, but he only values it on Tuesdays, that's not mixed. That's a schedule. Mixed signals are just clear signals. You're just trying to reinterpret them like it's Shakespeare. If he wanted you, you'd know. If he didn't, you feel it. And if he's confused, well, confusion is a choice at his big age. Ghosting used to be simple. In the 70s, a man ghosted you by never calling your house phone again. In the 80s, he ghosted you by pretending he didn't see you at the club. In the 90s, he ghosted you by losing your pager number. Now, he ghosts you while still watching your Instagram stories like it's a Netflix subscription he forgot to cancel. Let me tell you something. If you can disappear without explanation, you were never emotionally present to begin with. Ghosting is cowardice and silence. And at our age, if you vanish on me, I'm not chasing you. I'm filing you under expired. Situationships are relationships without benefits. And I don't mean the physical means. I mean the real benefits. Consistency, respect, accountability, showing up, not acting like a confused pigeon. A situation is basically, I want you, but not enough to be responsible for your feelings. And listen, I'm too old for half-priced affection. If you can't give me the full experience, I'm not settling for the sample size. Because we're lived. We've raised our kids. We've buried parents. We've paid bills. We've survived jobs, survived men, survived menopause. We've survived New York. We don't have time for decoding emojis, guessing intentions, waiting for replies, pretending not to care, performing emotional gymnastics. We want clarity. We want honesty. We want consistency. And if you can't give me that, we want distance. Because we're not confused. We're insulted. We know what effort looks like. We know what interest looks like. And we know what respect feels like. So when someone gives us crumbs, it's not a heartbreak. It's disrespect. And disrespect at this age, that's a deal breaker with consequences. We're not explaining our worth. We're not begging for clarity. We're not decoding behavior like it's Morse code. We're not accepting inconsistencies. We're not entertaining men who communicate like malfunctioning robots. If you want me, show me. If you don't, move. If you're unsure, stay over there until you figure it out without disturbing my peace. Confusion is not chemistry. Confusion is not passion. Confusion is not mystery. Confusion is a red flag wearing cologne. And at this age, I want peace, joy, laughter, companionship, honesty, someone who texts back before the next presidential election. And if you can't do that, you're not a partner. You're a project. And I don't do projects anymore. If you're an older woman tired of mixed signals, ghosting, and situationships, if you're done with men who communicate like broken vending machines, if you're choosing peace over confusion, drop a comment. Let's talk about it. Let's laugh about it and heal from it. And let's remind the world that older women don't play games. We set standards.